Why hello there everyone! Welcome back to another exciting episode of This Week in Thrifting, the Christmas edition, complete with snow on the ground. As usual, we are going to do some thrifting, we're going to find something cool, and we're going to see if WorthPoint can help us figure out what it might be worth. So let's get thrifting. Now I will admit that I wasn't exactly planning to do a Christmas episode. However, when I got to the thrift store, there was just so much Christmas stuff. There was seriously shelf after shelf after shelf, so much Christmas stuff. It was incredible. So I figured we should go ahead and talk about it. Check these guys out. And check these guys out. Looks like we have 8 of these Santa ornaments. All of them have some interesting outdoor scenes painted on some part of their clothing. Pretty cool. And all of them have an original tag on them, which will make them a lot easier to research. So let's pull up the WorthPoint app and we can do a search for Thomas Kincaid Santa ornament. Let's see what comes up. And right away we can see a set of 3 sold for $15.50 not that long ago. Now these are marked as $1.99 a piece, so reselling them for $15.50 for 3 of them, that's not too bad. Now these ones are 3 selling for $29.99, but they do have a certificate of authenticity, so that may be playing a role in that higher resale price. Looks like we've got 6 of them for $35. Again, not bad. Looks like 1 is reselling for $7.99. I've got this listing here, 2 for $14.50. These are ones that also have their original tag. And we can see that these ornaments are the exact same as 2 of the ones that are here at the thrift store. In this listing, these are described as being from 2003, so I would imagine that these thrift store ornaments are also from that same year, just because they look so similar to the ones in the listing. So not bad for reselling. Now, while I was crouching down looking at those Santa ornaments, I happened to notice these tins on the very bottom shelf. I picked one up, and I could tell there was something inside, so I opened it up, and it looks like we have a little figurine in here. At first glance, I was thinking, perhaps hoping, that it might be a Hummel ornament or a Hummel figurine. However, I flipped it over, and you can kind of see in this photo it says Made in Macau, so probably not Hummel, which is too bad, but that's okay. While I was down here, I noticed that this is not our only cluster of tins. Got some here, here, more over here. There are just tons of Christmas tins and holiday-related tins. This piqued my interest, so I thought I would check them out on WorthPoint too. Let's do a little search for Christmas tin. Alright, not reselling for too terribly much, which I guess is not a big surprise. Ooh, I love this one here. You can tell by the design, this one that resold for $22. This definitely looks to have some age on it. This is really fun. I really like this one. All kinds of designs, shapes, sizes. Ooh, one resold for $16.99 not too long ago. That's not bad for a tin. A tin that costs probably just a couple bucks. I was especially interested in this Mr. Peanut tin. There's a lot of great advertising memorabilia in here, so let's do a quick search on that. We can see quite a few hits for the Mr. Peanut Happy Holidays tin. Some different designs. This one that we found resold for $7, so really not a huge sale. Ooh, $13.90, sold for a little more back in 2022. Ooh, here's another Mr. Peanut one that resold for almost 20 bucks. Pretty cool. So as we can see, these holiday tins are not reselling for a whole lot. But you never know. There are some collectors who are really into advertising memorabilia, so this might be something that they're interested in. Or maybe you just have a Mr. Peanut fanatic in your life and they don't have a Christmas tin yet. Or there's one that's missing from their Mr. Peanut Christmas tin collection. So if that's what you're looking for, the thrift store might have you covered. And honestly, you never know. I am old enough to remember a time when ugly Christmas sweaters were not cool. They were just ugly. And now we live in a time where ugly Christmas sweaters are highly sought after. We even have companies that are making new sweaters that are designed to look like old ugly sweaters. So who knows, maybe the holiday tin will be the next big Christmas item to make a resurgence. Fingers crossed. While I was sorting through the tins, I found this one. We have here a little tin with Norman Rockwell nostalgia playing cards. Let's go ahead and look those up. We're getting some hits. They're not reselling for too terribly much, anywhere between $5 and, I don't know, up to 15, maybe 20. I think it all depends on whether or not the little packs of cards inside are unopened. And with this particular tin, those cards have definitely been opened, so who knows if all of them are in there. Finally, on my way out, I saw by the checkout line a little wall of Christmas ornaments. I really love these. They have a lot of style, and we live in a time when there are so many things that are made cheaply, made of plastic, so seeing these items that have some style to them, might have some age to them. This one definitely has a handmade vintage charm, which I love. So I'm just gonna look them up. Since the sequins are a defining characteristic of that Santa ornament, I'm gonna make sure that's part of my search. I'm gonna do a search for sequin felt handmade Santa ornament. Oh, we've got lots of hits. I'm so excited to look through these. I just love this. These two for $24.99. These are just adorable. I love the sequins. I love the details. I love these happy faces. These remind me so much of ornaments that my grandmother had. I remember seeing them on her tree, and now my parents have them on their tree at home. Ooh, I love this vintage Santa Sleepy. That's really delightful. And these ornaments are listed as 99 cents a piece at the thrift store, so if you can get one and resell it for more than $10, that's fabulous. It also seems like these ornaments do well if you can put them into some kind of set together. They really look charming when they're in a group like this. Another set, this one's selling for $40. 6 of them for $40. All I can say is these sequin ornaments are really delightful, at least I think they are. Also, if you're selling these online and you have to ship them, they're very light. The fabric ones aren't too fragile, so shipping will not be an expense for you. Or if you just need some more ornaments for your own tree, try the thrift store. You are going to find some pieces that have so much style, some great vintage character, and some really beautiful designs. They're going to give a lot of life and a lot of sparkle to your holiday decoration scheme. All right, everybody, that's our Christmas episode. Thanks for watching. We'll be back soon with another episode, and until then, keep thrifting.